as many as possible. As many as possible.
And Special K too.
We got no doubt. Yeah, welcome everybody to the season premiere of Dank Dungeon Chronicles. I am Bongmaster Rob, coming to you live from Dank Dungeon in the state of Ohio. But you see, all these people that I come into all these different platforms that I find. 7 months ago, this lovely lady right here joined me in my first season, and it was the greatest experience ever. Now we are blessed with the presence of her husband, Tommy, because I did see you in that video 7 months ago, but I believe you walked like this really quick. And then that was it. And then now that you're actually out there on social media with the ones that I'm on, I've got to know you a lot better now. And
she like dragged me out into the light, man. So here
I'm actually glad to finally meet you. Some of the shit you've been putting out there lately, man, that's straight up kick ass. How long have you been doing it, man?
Yeah, I get around, that's why I have been on social media. I've been doing stuff. And then she's like, hey, you got to get out there too. And if you want to, get somewhere in your career, you're going to have to actually get online. So I'm kind of shy, but here I am. Yeah.
I'm telling you what, man, I have the worst social anxiety of any individual I've ever met in my entire life. But when it comes to smoking and chilling like this with people that are, what, four or five states away from me is what you guys are, and we can still sit here and chill like normal people. Cool. We've had people in the chat since we started, and that's why I was going to go live without you guys for a moment. I've got a lot of people here that's joined us from TikTok because I tried to go to TikTok last night. I went live on TikTok last night with, I won't shout out her name, but I was there for a little bit with two ladies, and they both are going to join me on this season as well because one of them is extremely crafty with some of the different bongs and things she makes. And I think I've got her set to make one of the Bongmaster Rob rabbits, the full, my icon. She's seen it last night. She wants to craft it, so I can't wait for it. But when I try to go live by myself on there, I got restricted twice in the first 30 seconds because of the things in my studio, because of things I say, because of things I wear. And of course,
you're on TikTok,
you cannot show anything. It is freaking crazy.
Oh yeah, they're listening in too. I had a live once where I just even said the word opioid because I was talking about not, we don't want to be on opioids, and they flagged me immediately. They're like, you can't say that, and I was like, are you serious?
That's and I always try to put a disclaimer out there whenever I say things. Like, of course, right now, which I'm very sorry to Franz for this. If you guys can notice, up in the upper right-hand corner, you see a logo for High Nine. High Nine is one of the sponsors of Dank Dungeon Chronicles now. So at least half, if not more, of the episodes that I'm going to have this year will be done through them. I had Franz on last night, and I know you guys are a part of them now too, right?
Yep. We're part of the High Nine family.
That is
getting it right now, so we give them a proper shout out.
But please don't take your shirt off. Unless I'm ready.
No.
Okay.
I'm not taking my shirt off. You got to pay extra for that. But they're one of our sponsors too, so we thought we'd give them some love. Yeah, there you go.
I'm supposed to have some in the mail by Tuesday. I have my final can here. I saved it till I finally could have my time with Franz, and it was the last one that I had. Have you guys tried all the flavors yet?
Nice. Okay, so we've tried a lot of them, but okay, so this is blackberry. Okay, I think this whole box is like blackberry because we.
Well, two would be caffeinated and two are uncaffeinated, I think.
Yeah. So who's going caffeine and who's going caffeine? Okay, I'll take the caffeine one. I'm the one that has to stay awake, so.
Feel that one for sure. And it's crazy that as I'm looking through here right now, I want everybody to know that's on TikTok. There is no HR department in the Dank Dungeon. We decide to do what we want when we want. If we get restricted on any of the socials, it's my own doing. Feel free to ask any question you would like. Please feel free to smoke along with us. Ask us what we're smoking on. Don't hold back because this is how this show goes.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Christy, let's show them our first party favor.
Oh, yes.
So
this is our hand pipe
from
Stash.
Hold on. I'm giving you guys the screen for this.
Oh, thank you. So this is our hand pipe from Stash. You'll find them on Instagram and also here on X. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but what is so special about this hand pipe is that it has a built-in ashtray, like an ash catcher. So all you have to do is inhale. Huh?
No shit.
Yeah, look, it's very deep reservoir too. It's a lot of time.
Out. Yeah, I mean, this isn't as Vanna Whiting as I want it to be, but
Vanna Whiting is what
So look at that. That's
the only thing,
half finger.
Okay. Well, I want you guys to go back and watch this video later because where it's black, it's bleeding in with your green screen behind you, and it looked like you just stuck your finger into the abyss. We lost your finger when you stuck it in the hole. No kidding. It was,
There
that
it
was
is.
funny.
All right, so
So
this
just
is number one.
number
Oh, yeah.
one. What are you smoking in it? What you got in there tonight?
That's Dankberry.
Dankberry. Ooh, that's
Uh-huh.
sounds
And
good.
then this is the this is the Apex
Well,
from.
hang on. Let me give you a screen back. I forgot you
yeah,
guys were going to
no.
smoke out of different things. That's my fault. I thought we were sharing the first one together. Let me see that again.
Yeah,
Is that for
she's
Dad or?
going too quick.
No,
But,
this is mine.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
yours.
gotta introduce mine too. Okay, so this is the Apex dab rig from MJ Arsenal.
Oh, that's
I am
beautiful.
so happy to get this because it's great for dabbing, but it's also great for flower, and it's very easy to clean. I love this thing.
Now, are you sponsored by Arsenal? Because I've seen you have
Yeah.
quite a bit of videos with them. That's freaking badass.
Over the couple of years, they've sent me, I think, 3 different collections. Like it's
No
pretty
kidding.
it's pretty cool.
Wow.
I don't know. Like one day my shelf was empty, and then like a year later, now it's full. So I don't know how it's all her. I just work here.
It's
The
funny.
only thing I
'cause
can recommend is do what I do. When you get enough of them together and you look at them like trophies for too long, you just start giving them away.
Yep.
I've probably given away 60 bongs, I think, for free giveaways just because. I mean, you may as well let somebody else prosper a little bit more too.
Absolutely.
I'm trying my best, everyone is in the chat right now, to keep you in contact with me as well, but you guys are throwing them up
Yeah.
there pretty quick. And if anybody's going through Twitter and I do not see you, it's because you're commenting on your cell phone. So please do not hesitate to yell at me, cuss me, whatever, if you don't think that I'm talking.
Heck yeah, we can talk
promise.
about anything.
I don't know why that does that now on this stream. I still have the last bit of white bubblegum gelato is what I'm smoking out of mine.
Ooh.
And this is this piece here, I paid $50 for it from a fucking gas station 4 years ago, and it's been my go-to
and
ever since.
It's your favorite.
And it fits my hand perfect. I can smoke it with one hand. I know how to ease out each time already with this. So yeah. And I guess it would be a shout out to Hemperco, because Hemperco is the manufacturer of this. That's what that H means. I did not know that, but I guess that's what it is.
Oh, Hemperco is great.
I love it.
And they have so many things. I want to get their Chinese takeaway bong.
Oh, that is so cute. I've seen one of those.
It's the XL one. It's huge.
Oh, is it really? Damn.
Yeah, they have 2 different sizes. They have the normal size one, but then they have the big one. And the big one's like this tall.
Oh,
It's
shit.
it's like you need 2 hands to hold it.
Sith, honey, thank you for joining us. I forgot you were going live at the same time right now, but thank you for interrupting your stream to join us. And I'm on Twitch too, so switch over your Twitch screen and take your Twitch followers like you did the other night for me on Twitch and pop them over there. And we'll see how things go on there.
Oh, cool! She does the videos with you.
Yeah.
Have I ever been in the video? I've never been in the video.
Because before you were.
But like he said, I would have like walked past it. Yeah.
Yeah, when that was the thing. We've seen you periodically, probably not intentional. Whenever you were white Raz in your pen, I bet that tastes good too.
Who has a Benjamin?
Carrie's got one, right? Well, that's right. Yeah, when you're on TikTok, by the way, that's what you have to refer to that as. You cannot say any other word. You cannot hold it up, but you can sneak. Yeah. You can do the trail by. I did this once in one of my commercials. Just with a trail by, you could see what it was. But the craziest thing was they were okay with me downing 2 of them with smoke in my lungs and exhaled after. Can't figure that one out.
Because you know why? It looks like an effect.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, you could just what is it? Appeal it. You could appeal the video if it ever gets tagged.
Well, I thought about it, but I've got 4 now, and 1 more, and I'm out. So I don't want to appeal and piss them off any more than what I have to. But okay. The reason why I use TikTok is the most now. If you guys have seen on Twitter, there's a change in my videos because I don't use Snapchat, so I don't use any kind of filters or anything like that when I add it on there. I'm doing all that from TikTok, so I can share it, so my name stays on it, so I can try to get my TikTok name out there too.
Right.
It'll still print it for you, even though it locks it out. I don't know if people are able to like scroll down through my TikTok, but you can see there's 4 different blacked out blocks, and there's white writing that says void because of residential guidelines or something like that. And the one was me sitting without my shirt on with a horse mask on. But me dancing in a tutu and a suit jacket and a clown mask, showing my junk and shit. Nope, that's fine. That made it like no tomorrow. Still can't figure that out.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you guys have anything upcoming?
Oh my goodness.
You would like to share it all?
Yeah, let's think about it.
Yeah, and please feel free. Gloat, brag. That is what Dank Dungeon Chronicles is all about. This is one thing that I started a long time ago because I see people out there just like me. Everybody needs a sounding board. I'm not saying I'm the biggest person in the world when it comes to this, but I at least have a little bit of a following because I want everyone in the community to know about you guys because you're disappearing. What the hell? Quit! You're disappearing.
It's the cloud of smoke.
We have been
Whenever I
joined by
smoke, so
magicians.
this is I got my big tsunami bong here.
Oh, it's named.
There's no wonder we don't see very much of you. You disappear in the background. Well, that's a tsunami too. I've had one.
I've been busy.
I'm talking. Well, when you lean back with that, when you're hitting it, it makes you disappear into the green screen. I mean, you've like physically completely vanished. Back up a little bit. Not you. You didn't do it, Biz. He did. A little more. Now take a hit off of it.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
For some reason, as soon as you get down,
there.
yeah, you're good. Really, it's all right. It's the effects.
There we go.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was just me. I thought I was high and just losing you guys.
I mean, I can't tell anymore either. Yeah, this is kind of the quietest things have been for me. I did a lot the last couple years. And so like right now I got on Twitter because I'm trying to get into this influencer fight league.
Mhm.
And you gotta have a bit of a following for it. But
Right.
I love karate combat, and so I was like, okay, this is something my 35-year-old butt can still do. So that's kind of why she got me on here, and I started building up my followers. Otherwise, I've been involved in combat sports, stunts, pro wrestling, all that for many years, and do that here in Tulsa. So it's been a wild ride.
And we've been pretty present on the cannabis scene and locally as well. So that's
what I loved about when you and I first started talking, with how you were trying to do stuff in your community as well into the governmental part of the entire state to try to push this. And that's when people ask me, like, who do you have on? I say, I'm going to tell you who I'm having on. And if you really want to see, this is the kind of people that I have on. So I sent them to your pages as well. What I'm going to do again is I'm going to retweet out our feed right now. Anyone that's in the chat right now, or the 30 people that have joined us in this first 10 minutes we've been here, please, the names that I'm tagging in this, if you're on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is I tag it in, please go check them out. Follow them as well. It's a gift from me, we'll say, because these guys are a gift. It is some of the creations. What the hell? We just went sideways.
Does it?
Oh, Lord, well, we're all here now. Yeah, you haven't disappeared yet. You guys are all up in there.
It was not orientated right.
That was our problem.
That was the problem.
There we go. Now we are a lot better now.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, John, for following now. Greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to do what I can to share out anything that I can for you.
You're so sweet, man. We love you.
Yeah, whenever I see your videos come across my timeline, I just automatically share it. I like it. I'm like, come on, everyone, look at it. Let's put it in all the communities.
Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. Because there is a lot of haters out there. I know you guys get them just as well as I do. And if you haven't, God bless you because you haven't got them yet. There's some that will make you just want to fucking go home. Get in the closet and never come back out again. It's awful. I don't know why. And all they are is miserable with themselves. Hey, Carrie, thank you again for joining us, Inyan. Thank you so much.
I like that we can see the chat too.
Can you guys see it on your?
Yeah, we
can see it on our end.
I was going to say I wasn't sure if you did or not. That's why I keep putting them up on the bottom. A lot of times they'll get in a conversation in their own on the chat, but then I will make sure that I put it back up here.
I dig it.
Funny.
I dig it, man. Yeah, we've seen anything and everything, and
this lady right here
kind of have a unique lifestyle, man.
I can tell. I love the way you guys live. I do. I mean, because it honestly. Please don't take offense to this, but it's like when somebody says opposites attract. If you look at the different realms that I see, I know her personally by her profile, and if somebody was to find yours personally by your profile, you'd be like, "Hey, no fucking way, nope. Ain't no fucking way. I don't care. Nope, no, y'all lying, ain't no way."
What's so funny is every morning I'm like, "Hi everyone, we got this. I believe in you. Believe in your dreams. Follow yourself." And then he's like, "Choose violence. Be a problem." And I'm like,
exactly. That's the only thing you guys have in common is the love for one another and the love for cannabis that I've seen. I mean, just from the two things on your wall, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and it goes deep because we've known each other longer than we haven't. Like, we met in high school. We've been married over a decade. We dated before that. So I've known her almost 20 years. So, like, we kind of grew up. And so that's why, as different as we are, we're really not.
We both love anime.
Yeah, like, we're both nerds. Yeah, we bonded over anime and stuff like that in high school. I was a big, like, martial arts nerd, and she was a gamer, and, like, it worked out, and it always has. So, You know, we haven't really ever but when she got into being an influencer, like
Yeah.
I wanted it to be her thing. So like I didn't pop up on social media for a while because I wanted her to grow and build her following and do her own thing and not like
Right.
get in the way of that because I was acting and fighting and
Which is very respectful. I mean, I would, of course, doing that for anyone is the utmost respect. You're putting others before you do. That's what we love about you. You can see that in your trainings when people are around you and you're sharing out things of other people that are younger than you that are wanting to get out into the same scene that you are. Dude, it's so humbling to me to see others out there because you don't see it anymore. You don't see people holding doors for people anymore. You don't even see relationships like you guys have anymore. This is like my
Nah.
grandparents' relationship. I mean, how many people out there have been married for longer than 8 years, 9 years, or even 20 years? Nobody. I was married for 10. I've been divorced now for over 15. Now I have 3 beautiful kids out of it. That's one great thing I took from it. My kids are going, at the end of next month, they'll be 18, 16, and 14. I'm a 43-year-old
that's awesome.
grown-ass man wearing rabbit ears, smoking weed, and you both disappeared on that one, which was really cool. When you exhale a smoke at the same time, you both puff out. That was one hell of a yes. Bye.
Oh,
Did you see him? Yeah, he was gone again.
no,
That's what I
that was
love
my
about that
fault because I
grease.
dropped the joint,
don't
so
start a fire,
I won't
please.
start a fire, but I gotta try this one.
Oh, that's a lunchbox. So let me tell you guys something really quick. Lunchbox is my favorite strain for if you have no appetite but you need one. So I have chronic illness and my pain sometimes takes away my appetite. And I
Right.
found with Lunchbox, I was able to, as soon as I smoke it, within 10 minutes, I am starving. So
Is that
it's
Well,
something
it's
I
that's
wish you told me I'm dieting, so I wish you told me that 5 minutes
oh,
ago.
sorry.
dude?
Too
Okay,
late
look.
now.
Wait. I got to stop you both right now because this is what I've decided with myself. If you notice on my YouTube channel, if you've ever seen it or not, I go every spectrum as I possibly can between working on homes, stoner cooking late at night, working on vehicles, working on
Oh, yeah.
lawnmowers, weed eaters, smoking. Getting out there with people. But dude, the meal you showed the other day, if you would have showed just a simple creation of that and put it on TikTok, I shit you not, your ass would have been viral immediately.
Immediately. As
Really?
I'm serious. You would
Okay.
not, dude.
stuff.
Really, just document what you do. I mean, the picture of what you did, it was like the work was crazy, but this is going to be delicious. I mean, the process behind that of your everyday regiment, you have no idea what kind of following you would hit on that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, I'll do
everybody,
it.
And also,
Yeah.
seriously, dude, you could call it
Yeah.
training cooking, even, or even um, building
Yeah.
protein for yourself, building mass to yourself, because that's what wrestlers do. It's what fighters
It
do. It's what
is.
athletes do. You have
It
to
is. And
eat healthy, and you are cooking your own healthy shit. You're not going shopping. You don't have a
no,
private chef.
man.
That's what makes that hustle even better, dude. That
Here's the
really is.
crazy thing, Rob. Our goal out here, we have a few acres. We're in the middle of the country. We're ag exempt, so I can grow all my own food, raise my own animals. We have rabbits.
yeah.
So my
Dude, that's
goal
so
is to
badass.
produce all of my own food and eat it straight off my land. I live on out here on the Osage Reservation.
No
You can't get
shit.
freer than this, and it was a process. Like this was woods, and I cleared it and we built our house and like
Oh, and
camp.
he bought this place sight unseen too.
I
I was so mad.
bought I got high as shit one day and I saw some land for sale and I was like, okay, let's just build. Like, it was 2020, rent was going through the roof and I was like, I'm done. I'm
Oh
going to
yeah,
buy some land and I'll build something we can live in on it. And so
yeah.
I did, like high as shit one day and bought like a couple acres. And man, she was like, you better do something with this land or you're dead. So I was like, oh no, I got to build a house. And so
Right.
I went out here and I cleared it. And then we ended up, I was my own subcontractor and we built a little place out here. It took about 8 months and it's nice. We're happy.
And see,
Yeah.
when you start your gardening on that, man, that is a start to finish from dirt to your belly to the soul of you fighting another person, man. That is one hell of a journey. That would be some creation videos that
Dude, you're
honestly,
inspiring me. I'll do
I would
it.
almost say that it will hit so hard that she will have to assist you in working with it. Because
yeah.
I guarantee you're one, if not the very first one that you put out there, because she knows all the hashtags in the world that's going to hit on those things perfect at the right time. And as soon as it's put out there, I can guarantee that. I'm going to jump to the chat really quick because I do want to give a shout out to BG. I started to a minute ago, but I didn't want to interrupt you. I met her through Instagram. She's the one that I was talking about who's going to make the bong for me, of me. And She showed this one that she's got. It's a oogie boogie little dude, very Halloweeny, beautiful. And yes, Veronica, this is the reason why I wanted that bong, because that bong is going to be displayed on this show at all times. When I'm not smoking it, it will be behind me. Everyone will know where it came from, because the creativity that she showed me last night on the live, because you can't even show shit on a live. You got to take everything out of it. You got to put a flower in it. You got to like use your imagination. You know what to do with this kind of thing when you're on TikTok. And it was so hard. But yes, thank you again for bringing that up, because I'm trying to get her on the show, because she's on there. She can't really produce herself out there like that, because she can't show like we can here. There's no limitations on Dank Dungeon Chronicles like with you guys. Whatever you want to talk about, that is you. Take my ideas if you want to. If I start talking too much, tell me to shut up. I don't care. This is what it's for, though.
Oh yeah, we just like to have fun and hang out. We're not.
It's fucking silly, all right? If I'm having a bad day, I pop into one of her videos when she goes, and then some random voice comes out of her mouth. I don't even give a shit if it's going, I just farted. It makes me laugh so hard. It's like, how can I be mad at myself inside so much when that person can do that every freaking day?
Yeah.
You know,
and
win,
she
lose, or
does
draw.
it, and she does it as a mom too. Like, you don't see like what she puts in the work with our kids every day. Like,
Right.
they're not average in any way, and it's not the easiest thing in the world, especially with our youngest. So, but like, that's what's bonded us as a family, and we work real hard together, and it's worked out. But yeah, she wants to radiate the positivity and be there, because that's what she wants someone to do for her. And that's how she is. She's the nicest person. Like, that, what you see online, like, some people are like, there's no way she's really that nice.
Right.
She is that person in real life. To everyone here in Oklahoma, like anyone who knows her in person, it's consistent,
And this is something I will recommend, and it's not because it's for me. Please, if you here, I'll even take my glasses off and look at this one, because there's a portion of season 1, episode 7, I believe it was 7 months ago. She was on here. The reason why my show does not have a set schedule is because of what they're talking about right now. Everybody has a life. I really don't. Okay, so I know that I can stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning if need be. Case in point, I was on at midnight last night with Franz because it was better for him. During this live feed, she got nervous when her child spoke or was loud, because some people do get offended by that. She had her schedule set out when she knew she was going to come on, because it was almost dinner time to feed her kids, and her kids knew it too. So we don't see love like that with people. I game a lot. I've been in platforms with people. You can hear kids screaming in the background. You can hear smoke detectors going off, and you're wondering, are they just too lazy to change the fucking beeping noise, or is their house on fire because they're too set into this? You don't find people like her. And I do not give a shit whether she likes you or not. She's still going to share it out if you're having a bad day. Because I've seen her do it. I've seen people that I've seen you get offended by this because of what their content was, but you still have it in you to be generous to others. And I love that. I'm not talking about you in that way, Tommy, because I don't know you as much yet. But I have seen you following suit, at least, I'm hoping. But I'm really serious, because you don't see that. You don't see people anymore whatsoever stop what they're doing for the benefit of others. And it's hard. And I'm so glad that you guys have really blessed me with your presence again today, because we started
you're too kind. It's
this
fun
was like
to
a month
hang out
ago.
with
I tried
you.
to get
love
her
your
on.
content. This is all a new world for me. I've been on Facebook before, but I've never gotten big into social media.
Right.
I have a bit. I'm pretty busy. I have a big boy corporate job, and then I do all my
You're
martial
welcome,
arts, wrestling shenanigans. And I just, I appreciate everything you're saying. I've supported her journey on this, and she doesn't. She has her opinions, but she's someone who will listen to anybody's point of view and come at it with empathy and love. And she cares about people. And we don't live in a fancy place. We're out here seeing how people who are in a very rural area without great access to public services live, and we're trying to do work here. I volunteer a lot of my time in this community. So does she, and because we believe in what it can be one day. So she's just a real one. I'm real lucky. I wouldn't have gotten this lucky if we didn't meet as kids. But love's kept us together. Our families kept us together, and we're going strong every day. And I'm just so proud of you. You're the coolest person I know. I'm proud to hold the light. That's what I do. I hold the ring light.
I was
That's
going
my
to say
official job.
you obediently said that really well. I like how you kept eye contact with her the whole time and let her read your lips as if she was scripting you to say that, sir. I love that very much.
She's got a
No,
cattle
I'm
prod
just playing.
behind me. I haven't seen
Well,
the
I wonder
sun
why
in
you keep
12 years.
disappearing. I mean, is it because of the electrical charge? Is that what it is? Is that why you're okay? I'll be right there. I'm so sorry.
Don't be mean.
I'm not jumping. I promise.
I'm
It- it
powering
really-
down
it-
now.
no, I'm not getting shocked at home. I promise I'm not.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
You're
cool.
funny.
This,
Yeah.
I love you, babe.
And
That's her favorite.
I
that
love.
jacket's from her anime. She loves.
It's from Jujutsu Kaisen.
So funny story about Viz here. My tattoos are like not my choice. She just does whatever she feels like doing on me, whether I
Wait.
like it or not. I don't always consent to it. She's like, "Hey, I'm doing an anime character on your leg," and I'm like, sitting there working, and she just starts buzzing, man. And like before I know it, she's done something like this on me, and I'm like,
She's
"Cool."
drawing it, or she's completing the tattoo total.
She's tattooing it. She tattoos me, man. Like I'm a victim. I'm a
You're not
victim.
a victim.
I'm a victim of all these tattoos because she's like, "Ooh, I want to practice on you." So
I am going to take a field trip. I'm coming to your house.
Okay.
and so she does it mostly like American traditional and Japanese, and a lot of these no, like
Oh, this one's my favorite. I
yeah,
did
she
this one.
she just did this spider.
Oh no, you'll do this one on my back. You're going to
Okay.
do my
Okay.
logo on my back. I want
No,
somebody to
she's
do that.
legit. She's a
Oh, I can
savant
tell.
with
That's.
it.
I mean, the art itself. I see that. That is actually
It's
amazing.
nice, right?
And how
She
did I not know?
She'll hand poke it too. She does machine, but a lot of these are stick and poke, man. With one needle, she'll just do this whole dang, do a
Wow.
whole piece, man. I
With
don't know.
the stick tapper on the back side each time you do it too.
Oh yeah, right. No, I have I do kind of like the pen tip. So I have
Oh,
I empty a pen. I put
Right.
the needle, the tattoo
The
needle.
tattoo needle,
Yes,
not
yes,
like
yes.
a writing pen.
Oh yeah, come
Yeah,
on now.
so-
We know you take it off the back of a campaign pin. You know, all rusty and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
right.
no safety there at all, guys. No. I'm just
No, but
playing.
sometimes I do like doing the stick and poke because I can control like very slowly how I do it, how
Right.
it needs to be done. The machine is for when you want to bust something like detailed out real fast. Like so, this one I actually this one and then what we call this one the lobsterosity.
This blue lobster thing she did.
I love that.
She
I'm
did
gonna give you
that.
the screen.
She'll do it in like 3 hours, and I'll just wake up and be like, "Oh, hi, thanks." I
Oh,
just tell
shit.
her like no job stoppers, but other than that, she can do what she wants.
But if you get a tattoo by me, you
Wow.
get free weed during the whole session.
So yeah,
Oh my lord. We would do it live too.
Oh yeah.
Why do I have to
that'd
be in
great.
Ohio and you guys have to be in Oklahoma? That's too damn far. Let's meet in the middle.
Okay.
We'll meet.
absolutely.
No, wait. I can go downriver. I live like right there on the Ohio River. I'll just get on my pool noodle and just float. Y'all catch me
Right
down
on
there in
down.
Missouri
We're right
somewhere.
on the Arkansas River, so
I know
there
they
you
got to
go.
feed into one another some way. No, I really did not know. I had seen you guys in different pictures. I seen one picture even with one of you guys, like you were in the position of getting one. I didn't know that it was you doing it. That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry for my mouth, but
She's nuts.
wow.
She's worked in a shop. She's like really legit. But with our schedule, like it's with little kids, only
Oh
one
yeah,
of
dude.
us
Oh, I
can
completely
really.
understand. Completely understand. All my kids are 2 years apart. I'm
Yeah.
just 2 years to the day apart. It's the crazy thing. So yeah, I had 4, 2, and born. So you have all wraps. Yeah, dude. I completely understand. And the hustle that you still though. Damn it. I really want one now.
It's cool. She's
Okay,
awesome.
well, wait a minute. Carrie, are you in Ohio? Carrie, are you in Ohio? I will hitch a freaking ride with you if you go. Oh, wait, Labor Day is already passed. Can Labor Day be next weekend?
Oh, is it? I don't know when holidays are.
Labor Day weekend
I
was
don't
last.
know. Time
It
is
was last
time
week.
is a relative concept.
Yeah.
It's October though. Isn't it too
Except-
late for that?
October 6th.
I think the next holiday is Thanksgiving,
No, Halloween first.
Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm getting
Labor
tired.
Day. Labor Day was the one just passed. It was in September, I think.
Yeah.
Never mind. She's in
I
Michigan
I
anyway.
work in logistics. I don't have time off.
She,
That's right.
man, I'm telling you what. I've worked shift work my entire life. Hence the welding helmet back here. That was my life before my broken back, and I worked shift work, 21 shift. You did nothing but fucking work. You had 7 days off a month that were never consistent, and all you did was sleep. You have no life, and it sucks. So you doing what you do, still raising a family with your lovely wife as well, and all the crap she's got going on as well. You guys are badass.
Man, we fight. I'm a fighter. I don't give up. I've always, like,
I see the hat, man. That's it. I think it's something with that because I've been kicked out. I don't have shit, but I'm not going to quit. I've been made fun of, especially the stuff I'm doing now, but I'm not going to quit. And it's a Raiders thing. It has to be. Has to fucking be.
Yeah.
I even put my face in the label, dude. Look at this shirt. This is me, dude.
Oh my gosh,
this
so
is
cool.
yes. This is an actual picture of me. When a guy made this for me, he took a picture of me when I was standing on my front porch like this with my head shaved, and then he puts 2 bongs behind it. So now that's available on the. I'll do a selfless plug here real quick. Jay Burner Designs at redbubble.com on that ticker on the bottom. Go there, check it out. You can get 3 different designs of Bongmaster Rob. You can get this one, you can get my bunny-eared one, and you can also get the logo for Dank Dungeon Chronicles. All 3 on 174 different things on every one of them. It's crazy. Yeah, you're reversed because I'm reversed too. It took me a long time to finally figure that out. How many times I would look this way and start talking to a wall, or look that way thinking I was talking to somebody in a feed. Hello there.
Well,
high five,
well,
buddy.
now I'm gonna get used to
Can we
being
do this,
reversed, and I'm gonna be reversed in real life when the show's over. I'm gonna be all messed up.
It is. It's like,
what if I don't switch back? What if I'm stuck like this forever?
Have you ever jumped on a trampoline for like 20 minutes and then get off and try to jump once? If you've never do it, try it once. It makes you feel like you can't move and you weigh 4 million pounds.
Oh,
the only thing odd, there's only one thing odder than that. If you have a bathtub large enough for you to lay down in and let your back touch the bottom, even if your legs are bent up, use your toe, let that water drag out, let it go all the way empty. Do not move your body, and then try to get up. Yeah. It feels like you have a freaking elephant setting on you. It's like, why can't I get up? Because, of course, the way the different rates are, it's crazy. Try it. I was high one time I did that, and I thought I died. So I tried it when I wasn't high, and it worked. So, yeah, it works. It's weird, but it works.
That is weird.
What other apparatus did you bring us to show tonight?
Let's get the pretty one.
Here we go.
That is a
Special K
bong. I love the handles he makes on those.
Thank
his
you.
name is Bongmaster. Is that what? Or no, he's what's he called?
What?
What's his name? The guy who makes
he's the Bongmaster.
It's not. I'm Bongmaster. He's something else. It's not. Sith, you're in here. What's it called? Shit, I can't think of.
No, he's not Bongmaster. What is he?
We need the smart one.
He called somebody else. It's called something else.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bong Father.
Bong Father. That's what it is.
Yeah, the Bong Father. That's
he's
right.
the Bong Father. So sorry. I mean, I don't have any of their pieces. I've seen everybody who's had them. And when my rich uncle gets out of the poorhouse, not that they're too highly priced. It's just I personally can't afford one right now. They're beautiful. Does that glow in the dark?
Yes.
Like you can tell by the way the neon's hitting it. That thing is beautiful. We got
a few of them, so we'll get the others out sometime.
Actually, there is my logo. I have my logo right there. That is the one.
That's cool.
Nice.
The BG, if you're watching, this is what I want made into a personal bong. That's what I want. That's the one that I want me. That's my big frosted right there. You guys from Frosted Lab sent me this one. This thing here hits like a fucking mule. What is that?
Bring that one closer. It's our little moon.
Is it an astronaut?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the screen. That thing is badass.
Is that a little astronaut?
It almost looks like the MTV award.
It does. Oh, if you watch my feed, so I posted a picture of the Moon Man. I saw him in Long Beach the other day.
Did you really? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because there's below my big boy job, there's an advertising agency in Long Beach, and they have it there. So it's like all stood up in a little display in the building. So I just pass it when I go to work. And,
your big boy job.
No,
it's fucking
weird,
love
man.
that.
I work in California. I just live here and travel a lot.
No shit, dude. So that doesn't even add to the fucking hustle you're talking about. That's a journey.
No. I'm a whole other person in the like
wow.
I can't even. We'll talk offline. Yeah, I don't talk about my day job.
No. I don't want to know that part. But I'm just saying that is you're just adding more to the respect factor from me to you. It's like maybe you actually are disappearing back into the back there. Maybe it's not.
Man. It's
an optical illusion.
It's an onion, Bongmaster Rob. It's an onion. It's like a lot. My life. That's all I feel like. It's just a.
Come on, man. Use parfaits. Parfaits are better than onions. Use parfaits. Parfaits are layered too. Oh, I guess that's my best donkey. I can't really do it.
Are like onions.
Yes, that's the first thing I thought about.
And that's that. Half my diet is like ground beef and onions too. So like it's horrible for her. She has to live with me and
Oh
smell
man.
me, and I'm like Shrek, just like stomping around the house. And this is my swamp.
I
So
love it.
yeah.
I love living out here in the country. It's
Okay, then you two have to do one of those Shrek Fiona back and forth
great.
things.
That's what
Then
I was saying.
there has got to be. You guys have got to do a voiceover of you two having a conversation. That
Yeah.
that's another
Okay.
stream for you guys right there. If you can actually pinpoint that, and you don't care to bring people into your life, that's a real life
Oh, that's pretty
Fiona and Shrek, right
It
there.
really is, man. Like I can see the water from my house. I'll post it sometime. Like I got it finched off, and this is my bog, and
We have horses that come say hi.
It's nuts out here. Bald eagle crapped on my car the other day.
Okay.
My dog chased
you
off
chase
a
it
mountain
down?
lion. It's a special place.
It's awesome.
Are you guys?
But we like it.
Same kind of shit here. Everyone thinks that Ohio is flat. Ohio is flat if you go about 2.5 hours north, and it's just kind of pretty much just plateaus out like place out west. I live in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. It doesn't look like it when you're out here, but if you go north, oddly enough, you go downhill before you get all the way down there. And you would not believe the pictures of shit. We have bears, we have bobcats, we have meth heads, we have crackheads, we have well, I'm just looking at shit that's going to hurt you really bad late at night, when you can't really defend yourself unless you have a shotgun. I've got a neighbor who every once in a while goes crazy and runs down the road naked. Shit you
got
not.
one of those too.
Yep.
We have two now. We have a male and female. One of them was tased and left in the road for a while, naked, because they were going crazy. It's weird. It's funny. It's awful, but it's that. I want to show you what I got though. Look at this. Okay,
What is
What is that?
this is the top from my pharmacist's plant he was getting ready to harvest. You know how big this can is. This has been in this brown paper bag now for 2 days, so give it a little bit of shrinkage.
Oh, wow.
But this is just a piece of it. See, he broke it off.
Nice.
Look at how thick the head of that is. It is so dense.
Oh my gosh.
That's
But
beautiful.
we don't know what it's called. So as soon as it completely dries, I'm going to smoke this and figure out what the fuck it is. I put a video. Anybody who's watching now who does not follow me on Twitter, you did not see this video. It was a video that I backed up and I panned into the plants, and it looked like a forearm. It's probably, if anyone is out there now, go into my highlights, you'll see it. It's a plant that's up there. It was 8 foot tall, and when it rained a little bit, it got so heavy it was almost touching the ground. So he had to straighten it up, and he started trimming it back so it'd stand itself back up. The shortest bud, I shit you not, was 18 inches from here to here, but it was as big as round as my fist. We can grow some of the craziest crops here in Ohio where I live at because it's primarily sand. All your what do they call it? Eastern Ohio or Ohio River tomatoes or Silver Queen corn, all that shit was started down through here because of the way it grows. And of course, pharmacists that know how to farm as well have went out and done the same thing. And it's just crazy. That was my next question. Do you guys have legal growing or any kind of anything in your state? Because we are still trying to figure everything out that's going on with ours.
Oklahoma's chill,
Is it?
It's
Okay.
chill. Yeah, you can grow, you can transport, you can do anything here. You can have up to 6 plants medicinally. We are a medical state, but
is it per person in the household, or is it just okay? That's how Ohio is now. But you can only have up to 2 adults in the household. It can't be like 30 people living in the same house and we all have 6 plants. You're allowed to have a max of 12. By the way, that is.
But no one's like knocking on your door, especially out here either, as long as you're not ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of ridiculous people. Like there's, people, we have a lot of like Chinese investors coming out and buying up farmland and setting up these massive grow ops. Like there's, just a lot of money. Like it's like Mendocino County, California out here, bro. That's the best way. If you've ever seen that Mendocino County documentary on, that is this place in Oklahoma for the most part.
Wow. I'll put my head down because I was reading this comment as you were talking. I guess they do eat cats in Ohio, just not in this part of Ohio. Well, I haven't been that hungry yet, I guess. My Lord.
Yeah, I got
Conversation.
some pictures, man. Somebody parked their horse illegally at Dollar General.
Oh, that was funny.
So I don't know how you like leave a citation for a horse, but you know.
Do you pin it to its ear? Wasn't that the way it used to be before? I think
I don't. I guess.
What?
Huh?
you pin it to its ear. Pin it
Okay.
to the
Oh
horse's
yeah,
ear.
yeah. You sure?
You got to do
I
something
mean,
or clip it to its hair. Now, there's still we all joke about it around here. Why we do, I don't know. But you are not legally allowed to be drunk on a horse in this county.
Oh.
And down where
yeah.
our county seat is along along the river.
Well,
It was even in like our textbooks in school because it was one of like the stupidest rules. But nobody around here rides a horse. Nobody in that area would even ride a horse. You can barely drive a car, let alone own a horse down in that area. But in that town, you're not. So evidently, laws are made because at least one person did something really, really bad.
Yep.
Could you imagine what kind of person done something that crazy on a horse that would make it a law that you're not allowed to be drunk on a horse?
well, I don't know, but it'd probably be me. So,
Do you ride? Do you guys
my
ride?
neighbor's, she's an equestrian like master. So
Really?
yeah, she rode her like whole life growing up. She can do it. I can vocationally ride a horse because there's a lot of them out here.
Yeah.
And she's got to make.
Okay, I gotta make a sandwich.
She's making a sandwich for our kiddos. So like, yeah,
Absolutely.
my neighbors have horses who like get out and get stuck in my yard, and I have to like get them out of here and take them home. So like, I've just learned how to interact with them. My neighbor has a donkey that gets into my trash cans. Yeah, it's all dirt roads out here, and you just have country scenarios every day.
That's how it is
And-
here too.
But like I don't want to post some of that stuff. It's funny, but also it's like these are my neighbors. I still respect their privacy, and even though I think some of it would be kind of funny to post, like I keep that I keep that quiet because it's just the right thing to do. It's funny, but we're not laughing about it. It's hard to feed your animals,
Oh yeah,
But
that's the way it is. That's same
I'll
thing
tell you
here.
the hope for it though, Rob, is with remote work, a lot more people are like moving out here and building things and fixing things and building
Right.
infrastructure again. Because there's money, like there's grant money for these rural areas, but people don't know how to apply for them. So like I'll work with the fire department, apply for REAP grants to build water supply here in this area because these people like don't have access to easy to water. And I'm not talking about a third world country. This is Oklahoma, like a state.
Right.
And
That's
we
crazy.
don't have
though.
access to clean water a lot of times, and the filtration systems are ancient. I mean, our
And
roads, our roads are
grass out there?
disintegrated, mud. People when it rains here, people are trapped. Like we're swamped in.
Right.
I was on the fire department here for 2.5 years. I hurt my back and had to stop and got too busy
Yeah.
for it. But I ran a lot of calls, and
Is there no like supplements or major like state grants that could come in and do it? Because it's
somebody
so
has to apply for them.
like
An
an individual
mayor.
does. Oh,
It's-
okay. I get it
So this is
now.
an unincorporated area. It's the size of a town. It used to be a private development with a POA, and then
Right.
it grew and grew and grew, and a lot of people kind of moved in here, and it got kind of lawless for a while. And now we're going in and cleaning it up and getting it back on track. But it has its own it's got its own fire department, its own water department, but it's not a city,
Did they
so
do
there's
any,
no
like-
leadership to apply for grants to get roads built, to get the water system updated. It needs to be a town, but it's not. So it's a mess, and no one will stick around or help or So we moved out here, and I just bought land. I didn't know what I was getting into at all, and so I
Right.
inherited this mess and have had to like get it going again, and that's had its ups and downs. But
Well, what can we do?
like where we live, and you'll learn a lot real quick. But that's how this stuff happens, Rob. Is just sure, the money's there if you can jump through 20 hoops.
Well, that's what I was meaning. That's
But
what can we do to help? Seriously. I mean, if you put posts out there to try to get more eyes on it, please let me know. I mean, like I
I
said,
will.
I don't
wanna
have
do
this
it.
huge following, but I will do my best to
absolutely.
try to get people.
Yeah, and so like really it comes down to like this is a poor county. We need more like federal and state level funding because the property taxes here can't fund it. So you can reach
Do you-
out to your So it's called Frontier Shores, but in Osage County. And so really it's like we don't have road access. Like it's wild. We're 35 minutes from Tulsa and we don't have asphalt on our roads. Like it's not like that far in the middle of nowhere. So like
Right.
but what I can tell you is there are people trying, and really I will post about it, but I want to do it in a respectful way and
Right. Yeah.
present it
I
in a way
completely
that's
understand that. Yeah.
professional.
The
So
reason,
so
the
when I'm
reason why I
ready to
was
do that, like I'll get you on the inside loop with this whole place though.
okay.
But yeah, there's a
Well,
lot going on,
the
and
reason why I was asking is I do have friends in Oklahoma, or I have other influencers out there in Oklahoma that would do what they could.
yeah,
Of course, I don't know. Do you guys know what Chiba Pet is? The
Chiba Pet?
growing, huh? Do you have one?
A what?
A Chiba Pet. It's
Yeah.
okay. Darcy, the one who's head of the social media, she lives in Oklahoma. She's been on my show twice now, I think, or maybe 3 times. I mean, there's people out there that I could try to help get a couple, even if it's one more phone call. I know I can't do anything.
yeah,
Of course, I couldn't. But our
it's
areas down here are the same way. If they would let us pick what they did instead of waste the money on what they did, they have
Yes.
paved this road in front of me now 8 times since I've lived here, and I've lived down here for 14 years now. You go 3 minutes up the road, it is a dirt road for the next 4 miles, and then it
yep,
meets into 9 other roads that do this.
right,
Where I grew up at, it's chip and seal. You have a dirt road until you got about a 15-foot span in front of somebody's mailbox where they would put a
yep,
car down and throw gravel on top of it just to keep the dust down. That is it.
hmm,
Hills are this road here, 124 that I live on. There's 9 spots going. There's actually more than that, I think. They closed the road down because it fell into the river. Instead of moving the road for the community, they're letting it just leave and then force the people out because it's opening up more for traffic for everything else.
yep. It's wild. It's
I'm gonna
wild.
show
It's
you.
trashed. It trashed one of my vehicles. And
Oh man,
I
yes. I'm a
it,
mechanic and people come to me all the time. I can change a tie rod end or a CV joint or anything that has to do with your brakes with my eyes closed because everybody has the same problems because they won't fix that. I think we live on pretty much a big fucking sinkhole through here. I'm serious, man.
oh my
I
god.
got made fun of last night. I know you guys have seen me do this. BG and Kim, if you're looking right now, I'm not doing a shout out to student glass, but this is the student glass. This is a
Oh, I
gravity
love
bong.
that.
When you flip this thing over, it brings the smoke to you. They made fun of me because I was talking about sticking a hose in my head with my jug on it. I know you guys have seen that one when I put it on top of my head and let the smoke just keep filling it because it's forced in smoke. This is the concept behind the milk jug. And I want one of you two to try a milk jug. Have you seen it yet?
Oh,
Please
I want to try a milk jug.
Milk jug. I
You
have
should
to,
do it.
I have to clean one.
You should
no,
do
don't
it.
use a milk one then. Use a water jug then. Because
Water
I
jug.
A
Okay.
water
like
jug,
if you
yeah.
can get you a 1 gallon container, or you can even use a little water bottle. Anything. It's the whole concept.
I'd be cooked.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do one right now if you want me to. But they are very vicious. They get you super
Can we get
super high.
we'll get one. We'll get one for that. Because
No,
there's a
you
gas mask at our local dispo I can get.
see. I always wanted one, but I've never tried one. I've got a regular like Halloween mask that I'll attach that hose to and use as a gas mask. But I can't use a gas mask. I don't know why. I don't even like putting on a respirator. Never
I
did.
don't
I
know.
think it freaks me
I don't
out.
like having stuff over my face like that.
I tried a gas mask once, and the only complaint I had was it felt like I was because when you had to breathe the smoke in, it felt
Right.
like you were sucking on your own face. So I felt very like constricted, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. So I just
When
went with
I
normal.
when like he's saying when I use the jug that goes on top of my head, I have to wash my beard when I'm done because it starts to
Oh,
smell like a
really?
stag. Yeah, it starts to smell like a stagnant smoke. When I use one of my
Oh, then
masks,
you
if
can
I
just
smoke a
leave
whole
it.
bunch out of it, I have to. It's just it's weird. Like when you did that, I would do it too. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Why does my beard smell like ass? I ain't been around nobody. What the hell?
Oh yeah,
You're getting
yeah.
high, aren't you?
That's wild.
You appear to be
Oh,
slowly getting
what did you
baked,
say
gentlemen.
when we went on a trip that the CPAP machine smelled like weed?
Oh god, that's not. Yeah. So I was on a CPAP machine. I've been getting healthier, but at one point I was on a CPAP machine. I was so big, and I took it on a trip, and like we smoked so much weed. When I put my CPAP machine on in another state,
Right.
it smelled like the weed air from my house, and it smelled like weed, and I was like, oh no, I have to like ventilate. Like
Yeah.
I'm hotboxing too much.
We want to have what our house smells
I'm
like.
like, oh no, I can smell my own air in another state. Like,
Can you give
I know
me
it.
3 seconds to go out of this room and get my cat that's in my living room so I can do this? I'm going to hit this
Okay.
with
all
you.
right, brother.
Please feel free to share out anything that you would like. If you want to share out your
Sure.
social medias, make sure we've got 60 people with us right now, and I know the people that are in here will follow you guys.
Oh,
Do you
thank
you have a TikTok, correct?
I do. Yeah. I think it's a VI. Yeah, it's VISURANT.
Kim,
And
Carrie,
then my
Veronica, BG, Kim again, all of you that I know are from TikTok right now. Would you mind please following this lovely lady? Does Tommy have one? Does he have a
yes.
TikTok?
I forget. What is your? Oh, honey, did you still have your
His is,
TikTok?
no, now he's got a
Oh
rock.
no. He has
I'll
to
be right
make a
back.
new one. We'll make you a new one.
Okay, we'll make a new
Do
one.
a new one. Okay. I'll
But you know, they can shout out my company.
Yeah.
So you can get. I make footwear and workout clothes and stuff like that. So it's lift LTF it's LTFapparel.com. You can order it. I also do custom T-shirts, shorts, ringwear, stuff like that. Turn it around. So, yeah. So, anyways,
Oh, how about the shirt?
yeah, that's well. I don't have the shirt handy, or I wouldn't have grabbed the shorts.
Okay, right.
But so yeah, you can check out my stuff there, and then that's it.
I'm sorry. I was gone for a second. I heard what you guys were talking about, but there's people commenting back with you guys when it comes to the gas mask thing. Viz, there's people agreeing with you and people not wanting to be their thing because of the claustrophobic feel and the suck face part to it.
Yeah.
And John
It just made it not
likes to
worth
wear
it
the shorts.
almost.
So you guys, I missed what you said. I just said share stuff. Don't show me cool stuff when I'm not in here. If you make shit, I want to see it. Damn it!
We'll show it to you again.
Nah, so I have a fightwear brand.
Awesome.
I do it for MMA. So you can check it out, ltfapparel.com. I make T-shirts, fight shorts, rash guards, all that, and design them. Graphic design's my first love.
You make
These are
clothes
shit.
for the kids. I
These
love
are my
it.
pants. Yeah, I make all of this stuff.
Stand up.
So yeah,
Look at these
And
pants.
you
there
definitely
you
have
go.
a
Hold on,
social
hold on.
media
It's
for it as
all in
well.
reverse. It's like weird. There you go. So I make kind of like, I like Rob Zombie and metal and stuff. So, anyways, you can get it there.
Why do you think this place is called the Dank Dungeon? I mean, look at the chaos behind me. Look at my first name.
It's a
How would I
beautiful thing.
not
That's
have
why I
that?
did it.
I swear, if Rob Zombie is not played at my funeral, I will haunt somebody in my family. I don't care.
That's my walkout song when I fight as Dracula.
No
get
shit.
that bass going in about
Oh, dude.
yeah.
I
got to do that for my last fight, which was a chronic grudge. So like everybody was smoking weed by the ring, and so this was right during the peak of COVID. This should tell you about Oklahoma, bro. Freaking rings ready. We're headlining main event heavyweight title fight for the Chronic Grudge, which is the first cannabis boxing promotion in Oklahoma like that. And
Right.
so we've got like streaming Miss Oklahoma or whatever, Miss Austin. I think she was the judge. So I come out to Dracula. Homeboy's like 300 fucking pounds. I have COVID and pneumonia. I cannot breathe. I
Holy
walk
shit.
out. The medicals were like, "Hey, you're fighting main event. We don't care if your arm falls off. Like you're still fighting. We don't care that you're sick." So they send us out. I can't breathe. And like they allowed open smoking around the ring. So by the second round, I'm so high. I don't even remember I'm in a fight. Like I don't know if we were both moving in slow motion or not, but we were so freaking baked by the third that like we were barely fighting anymore because it was just clouds.
What
And
the
it was
hell?
about midnight and we'd been there like for 15 hours like waiting. So I don't know. There's video of it, but we're like, it was just who could stay sentient till the bell rang before we all stooped over.
Get home to like 1.
Oh no,
In
not
the
till like
morning.
when I was like sick for like 6 months because
Yeah.
I should be dead
Jeez.
from that.
I'm glad you're not.
And that is the story of the Chronic Grudge.
I fucking love that. I really do. I really wish I would have been there. I would have been one of the ones more than likely going, are they
There's
moving in
some
slow
it's the
motion?
fight. It's on my timeline. You can watch the fight. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. Well, hey, I told her I'm gonna get it all in before I'm 40, and then I'll be chill. Because then
Right.
at that point, I'm like medically retired, no matter what.
You got to give me 1 second. I'm almost done. I'm going to do this milk jug, but I'm going to use some
That's
Diodatus.
awesome.
Diodatus Moites. Beautiful Burn Designs. They're a company I found on TikTok. Well, found me on TikTok, actually. Sent me all these to try out. These things. They sent me 80 cones, 10 packs of 8 different types, from $100 bill ones to beautiful flowers to aliens to spaceships to everything.
Right
And
on. Those are
they burn
cool.
clean. So I do recommend that when you do this, make sure you don't use like a heavy paper. And it's really easy to use a cone. If you try to roll your own joint and do it, it pinches the tip of the. I put this in so you can see what it looks like. You have to put it in from reverse. When you poke a hole through it, poke it from the inside out, because the joint goes down inside the jug.
Oh, nice.
I'll be almost done. Anyway, you were saying, please finish. I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No.
Or we can just be baked and stare at each other too. That works.
Oh yeah.
BG said she's following you now on TikTok, Biz.
Ooh, thank you.
Trust me, better for her to be on TikTok dancing than me. I promise.
Oh, I'm not dancing. I'm not doing.
I'll pay you guys to not. I'll put it up, and then
You don't have to
$15
dance
I
to be
won't
on
send it to you.
TikTok. I don't dance. Well, I do dance on TikTok. You don't have to dance.
Yeah,
on
you're
TikTok.
not making the case for yourself, Bong Master.
I was going to say I don't, but then I thought you guys see the same videos they see on TikTok. So I guess I have to say I might dance on TikTok.
I don't know. I
don't do
but
whatever
I would
it
do
is.
one. I would do a TikTok. I would do it for her.
I would do a dance if you
Like if she wanted me to do something for her in her videos, I'll do it.
Right.
Totally. I'm a good sport.
Yes, honey, please. Can I give you some? Let me give you some like crazy ideas for him.
Oh, I'm excited now. Yeah, we'll do this.
I'm serious, man. You won't believe the fighting industry has hit every single genre out there. There's people from great grandparents all the way down to little kids watching some sort of combat sport. And when they're trolling on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all this, they come across a page of a man who is creating his own feast to feed his body, to do the energy for his workout of the day. And then you're burned down at the end of the night when you eat all the others to make your body recover. Sorry. That is just straight God sent to somebody, especially if somebody's into it. I mean, dude, that would be one hell of a fucking. I will definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting more of it out there.
I will definitely do everything about that.
How I do it. I've got some certifications and stuff I've done. I don't, just want to put it all on my profile because then I kind of look, I'm like, all right, I don't need to.
Oh, come on, there's only like 4 billion people that do that. My Lord.
Right.
I know what you mean, though.
I can only put so much, but no, I got a trainer certification and took a nutrition course, and so I was like, instead of paying somebody else to tell me what to do, I'm just gonna pay to educate myself, and then I'll have the knowledge. And so
that was good.
I've done that, and just I'm applying it more every day, and I made some mistakes. Like I haven't always been in the best shape, even though I was a heavyweight, so I never cared. I was like, whatever, I'm big. I hit people. But then I was like, I got high blood pressure. I don't like how I look, So I got into the fitness and nutrition side of it to say, all right, let's really get healthy because I want to do this into my later years. And it's been a journey, but I found what worked.
See? Mm-hmm. John tells stories on there. You don't have to dance. You don't have to break dance. You don't have to do anything like that. You don't.
Really?
I mean,
I don't know. I think she just wants me to dance. I think that's the problem. Yeah. No,
well,
but
I think it's a misconception because that's all I ever thought it was too. I never once thought at all that I would ever be on TikTok because of what I did, and everyone was like saying, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that." Well, I've learned my lesson of trying to learn my lesson anyway of what it is, and this one here is for you too. Before you lean back, that way you can read it. Believer in it too, because.
Oh, we're about to put my grandson. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, my 8-year-old trains. Anything's good. Just whatever they have fun with.
Right. And the non-forced fun is the best kind of fun because we all were kids once. We all knew that we were going to be told we needed to do something because either somebody in our family did it or because somebody in our family wanted us to do it and we're going to try hard at it and you fucking hate it. Pick what's yours. Let yourself run with it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the only way that it came, at least with me anyway. All right, when you do this, I just said do. You have to use. I use a little drill bit just to make sure it goes all the way through. Find you a hole, good portion spot to poke a tiny little hole in. Where I'm right-handed, I'll hold with the handle here. That's your carburetor. Reverse it through as you push through. You guys better be ready to talk because it's probably going to light me up for a minute, and I'm probably going to.
Oh no, we're ready. I'm enamored with what you're doing.
No. I mean, like
trying to be
if I space
respectful.
out is what I mean, because I'm going to get like really, really high here in about 30 seconds. Because the concept behind this is all the smoke that normally would be out in the air floating around is now inside this jug. Everything is coming back through the filter, so it's not stale smoke coming out. It's like you are directly pulling everything through.
It's a bazooka. I mean, I'm
very,
here for
very
it.
violent.
Hold on, I'll get my like biggest.
Yeah, get your big one.
Piece here. Hold on, we'll go for this. We'll see who falls asleep or falls over first.
Wait.
Thank you, John.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, what you do is you light the cone to get it to smoke. Make sure that it's burning before you ever put it down in here. Put it in.
Nice.
Cover the hole. Squeeze. See what that does? So when you think you can, the harder you squeeze, the more it shoves in. I mean, I will scoot closer to do it so you can see better. It is such a concentrated hit, and each time you let off of it, it reopens itself, so it puts you another hit in there. And then when you get super brave and super fucking stupid, you don't want to breathe for the next few days, make sure you have glasses on.
Gotta have glasses.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's usually the one that goes right to your brain and makes your eyes water a whole bunch.
You guys are crazy.
I'm crazy. See, this is why you gotta have something on your eyes. Hold on. It burns. Oh Lord.
Oh, good. Now you're gonna get really high.
But now I only squeezed that twice. The beauty part of it is if you don't squeeze it anymore, it snuffs itself out. But that's how much of the joint that I smoked by myself. Now, if you got people with you and you pass it around, it's amazing. I don't recommend hitting what's left over because there is ash in here. But this is what's left in here, so you know what's going in your lungs each time you hit it. I mean, there's that much in each gallon, just concentrated all the way down through it. Shit. Ooh. I was going to ask you something else. I can't remember what it was. Now you should have told me to ask questions before I started.
Damn it. Dang it, Bong Master Rob. No. I can't remember anything either. I forgot we were live streaming. I'm so high.
See, isn't that weird? I do it too. That's the beauty part about this between this and TikTok. I actually had a conversation with, I believe this lovely lady right here in BG last night when I was on there with them. I'm like, when you do it by yourself, you're talking to people typing at a delay. On here, as soon as they hit send, it's here. I look at you, you say something, I'm talking right back to you. That whole pause and waiting on a response, and you're still talking, going, I don't know if anyone's talking to me, what's going on. It's freaking me the fuck out. Now I can watch these guys. They'll get on there and just go through their day like it's somebody standing with them and walking with them as they're talking. I can't do that. I don't know why. It makes me so nervous. Well, and I've offered them to come on my show. They're too nervous. Oh, we're not YouTubers. I'm not a YouTuber either. People just watch me on there. What you do is 10 times worse than what I do, especially with my social anxiety. So I was going to warn you on that. Now here, yes, I will put this back up again. This is what I was going to say. These ladies here and gentlemen that are watching from TikTok, you can't see that part of me on TikTok. They don't allow it. I tried it. There's one hell of a video of me actually passing out in the back of my car doing that one. The vein shoots out the side of my neck, and I just dropped for a minute. Yeah, I did an entire, was it the King one? Whichever one's the longest ones.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was awful, but it's funny. I'm definitely going to find it. I'll go on my, these guys are making fun of me now because they want it. Everybody needs to do the milk jug. You have to do the milk jug once. Everybody does. Yes.
Okay.
We're going to
do
the challenge. We could do it.
Just
It's funny.
yeah, let's do it.
It's
Let's record
fun.
ourselves doing it.
It'll probably hit me too. I'm not a light person, so it takes a lot to get me, high. So like something like that is great for me. Yeah, this is probably the highest I've been in a long time.
Whenever you're training, do you use any kind of training mask? Or when you're testing your lungs, when you take a deep, hard breath, like, because that's all you do when you get out of that jug. It's not like when you're lighting it and you're multitasking and you're hitting because you're bringing suction. You take a deep breath. The harder you squeeze, the more it comes out, and it's going to fill your lungs all the way up. That's why there's so much in there, and it's crazy.
Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah.
And once again, if you're watching this, please do not do what I do. It's my own stupidity for doing the things that I do. If it includes drinking too many THC-infused beverages, smoking too much weed, eating too many edibles, it is me. Don't do it. If you do it, you're stupid. It's your own fault. Sorry. Not you guys, just people watching. And once again, we hit the hour mark, and we both all are sponsored by High Time. High Time.
Get it up.
9.
All
What
right,
the hell
there
is
we
time?
go.
I was so high I left the H word. I can't point way up in the corner. But look up in the upper right corner. Please check them out at high9.com. They're a great company. If anybody watched the show last night, Franz, the owner and operator, and everything behind it was on here with me. Great guy, great everything about him. It's one hell of a give back company too. And a lot of people were hurting and complaining and saying that they can't afford to buy 24 cans at one time, which not all of us could. But with the discount, it was $85. Now they're restructuring the site right now so they can drop everything down so they can start selling them in 4-packs and singles. He wants to try to get the price of the single down to $4 a can when it's sold and shipped. So please don't hate on them just yet. They're trying. They're just a small company like everything else. And you got to start out big, get your name out there to try to sell what you can, because they'd be ate up in shipping and things like that if they.
Man, we're all just trying to hustle. And get by.
You're right, and it's nice to find people that can afford to support you as you're doing that as well. So you try to give back every time you can. Which, I know where, like with my show, I'm under certain agreements, the written contract part of it of what I do, but this will never leave my wall. Every video that I'm in, it's not they're paying me to have it there. I like that, so it's here. Same with Immigrant Exotics. Same with all the shit behind me. I just started working with Happy Vibes too. There's a little sticker right here. My stuff should be here this week. I'll get me a shirt and some gummies. They do adult gummies. They're THC infused and non, so they're for everything. They're for sleep. They're for freaky sleep, and then they're for all kinds. I mean, they do everything. So I'll be able to speak a lot more about them as soon as I get them. I've tried a couple of them. I've done their D10 and their full spectrum. Their full spectrum ones I've done.
Oh, that's good.
I focused and played a game for an hour straight without blinking. I mean, it made my eyes hurt. And everyone wants to try the milk jug. If you do a milk jug, please, by all means, tag me in it. If you missed it on the show now, how to do it, there is a how-to video, and I think it might be on TikTok. They let me do that because I was going, this is a water jug lid. This is a water jug. You put them together. Whoops, I poked a hole in the top. Whoops, there's a hole in the side. Whoops, why would I squeeze this? The water will come out the top. I had, play it like it was something else, just describing how to do it. Yeah, you won't be able to breathe, but you will feel magnificent for a little bit. So back to you guys, if you would like. It's up to you how long you want to stay. That's the reason of this show is you. If you want to stay 5 hours,
I think we had a good hour. That was fun. Let's give them the quality, and then the quantity.
But please, before you do go, announce again. Show the shorts, please.
Yep.
Show the tattoo.
Yeah, you know what?
So we can see the crack
LTF Apparel. It's tagged in my my Twitter everywhere. You can go to my website, LTF Apparel.
You guys have the screen. Go right ahead.
And if you DM me, I'll give you a discount code for that.
But you got to follow him on Twitter, so make sure you're following him on Twitter. And if
That's
you're just
right. I'm not about like
bio. She's in his bio.
Huge. This is just my art, and I share it and make stuff. So yeah.
I gave you the screen for that, sir. I want to see them pants. Stand up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She's better at this than me. I have more stuff.
What, standing up? She's better than you. Did you take the pants off?
No.
What?
They're different pants.
No.
Because he was wearing them. I was like, I want to see the pants. Like, oh.
We have shirts.
You have shirts? You have
Yeah, we have
shorts,
all kinds of stuff.
and this is your walkout gear.
Yeah, this is.
His walkout gear. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what I know what walkout gear is, so I know what all he's going to show me is what I was meaning by that. Where'd he go? You look like one of those infomercial ladies going, "Hurry up, they're leaving us."
Yeah, so if you're like a fighter and you want a
Oh, I love
walkout shirt,
that.
I'll design one for you and make you a cool logo and all that stuff, you know? So,
Hell yes.
yeah, like
Here's
it's
the
not
name of your
just like
site again.
it's not like everything, I do everything in Photoshop. So, like, whatever I make for you, that's like your art, and
It's a
I'll put it on my
one-on-one. It's a
website.
one-on-one.
Yeah, it's like a one-on-one thing. So, it's not,
Gotcha.
so, you
And
know, it's
will
fun.
you do me the favor of putting that website out there today so I can share it, and then I will.
Absolutely. I'll put,
Or
yeah, it's,
if you can make a graphic, I will share it on all my socials. So that
yeah,
way
I've got
everybody can find
QR
it.
codes, all that stuff. I'll send
Do
it
it.
over. Thank
Send
you,
it to
sir.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
you might
yeah,
be
you
getting
got
a
to send it
couple
straight to
things
Twitter.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
I'll make sure you get it out there. And
Yeah.
your socials are all at the same as you, correct? The same, or do you have different numbers that involve yours, or is all of your stuff the same as what it would be on Twitter?
Yeah, no, everything's on Twitter. And then I have a regular website, but I have a business account for the clothing line.
Okay.
You know, and it's shared on all my
You have a
socials.
business. Yeah, your business account.
Yeah, it's LTF Apparel. You'll
And
see
is it
from my personal one, you'll see me share it all the time.
okay? Well, that's what I want to make sure, so I can share that one out as well. And is
Yeah,
it,
I'll send
and
both
it's
to you, sir.
only on Twitter and on your site though. I was
Yeah,
making sure it wasn't on
I
any
have a
other social.
standalone website for it, and I
Okay.
sell it at local like MMA shows. I started at the shows, and
Oh
then I
hell
went
yeah,
online.
man!
So I've sponsored a few fighters, made walkout shirts for them. I did it because I wanted to make a sponsor for my own fight, and I was like, well, I
Right?
can make my own tap out because why not? You know, and
What? Yeah,
then I'll
exactly,
sponsor something I own.
Yeah.
exactly. And that's
Right.
why do you
So
think I'm
that's
wearing
how I
ears,
do
man?
it.
I'm wearing ears because I'm the bearded fat guy that smokes weed with ears on. I mean, I want people to say, "What are you wearing?" Oh, I remember that guy. I see him. That's why I continue to do it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
And Biz, before we go, are all your socials exactly the same with
Yes,
what
they
they
are.
would be? So if they want to find you on TikTok, Instagram, I follow her on Instagram, TikTok, and all those as well. I will share hers out too.
Oh yeah, so
I
my TikTok is VISURANT, and then my Instagram is
and see that's
VIZURANT.
how
So
I
it's
shared it.
pretty consistent. Yeah.
Right, I shared it out, I think, as the Z, and when I
The
was
Z is for
telling people do it,
Instagram. Yeah.
okay. I mean, I thought it was that way on Twitter too, isn't it?
It was the other way before it got taken down. My account got taken
Oh,
down,
that's
so
right.
I had to start over.
I forgot. I forgot about it getting
Yeah.
taken down. Dude, are you stoned back there? Are you
I'm
okay?
so high.
He
He's
is
so
cooked.
he's so high. Poor fella. No, we'll go ahead and
This
end
is
the
what I
stream.
needed today. My back's been
Oh,
killing me, so
I know, dude.
this is great.
And it's one thing that I figured out about this is I can sit here and smoke weed all day long and not get anywhere near or feel better than what it is when I sit with people like you guys and smoke. It's like we're in the same room.
Yes.
Like you're saying, I forgot that I was actually live. I start looking at that's why I wear glasses on here now because I look at the TV where you guys are at and I'm just like, you're right outside my window, just looking and talking to me.
Yep.
I love it.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And really enjoyed it, man. All right,
Well,
brother.
I would
Thank you
love
for
to have you guys
everything.
again. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks everyone again for joining us. And this ends our season premiere of Dank Dungeon Chronicles. And I'm so proud to announce you guys were my first show. Thank
Oh
you
man.
again. Really.
We
You
love
guys
you,
have a
brother.
That's
great
awesome.
weekend
Thank you.
We're on
and
it.
have an outstanding week. Okay.
You too, man.
Bye,
Bye bye, guys.
guys.